when people think, oh, I want to launch a podcast so I can get clients, why is that a false premise?
That is a false premise because that is the equivalent of saying, I'm going to start a TikTok and then everybody is going to find my TikTok magically and they
Mm.
are going to then find the link to my website and then they're going to buy my business and product and services. It's this equivalent of that. Like you said, you're nurturing your audience when you have a podcast. It's a trust that you're building with the people who are spending 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour once a week listening to you. It does convert eventually, but it's more of a marketing piece. Like I had said, this is
Mhm.
the piece where you get to show who you are, your knowledge. People are excited to listen to Deb talk to her guests because she brings on interesting guests that help me with my business, and I leave feeling like I can do something with it. The making money part with it is tricky because I believe it's should be part of your big pyramid scheme of your business. It's one piece of the puzzle. What I really encourage people to do is if you're going to take an hour a week and record a podcast, it should be on video. You should have all the things I mentioned before, the who, what, when, where, why, how, why you're doing this, have your mission statement clear of why you're doing it. But then you need to take this video content and make 10 social media clips out of it. And you can use that for marketing and branding across your top 3 social media platforms where you have your other audiences who might never listen to your podcast, but you're going to repurpose what you're doing here to feed the other pieces, which do ultimately bring you business and do get people to come to you, right? It might be through the podcast. You might get a client who sees a LinkedIn post and follows you on LinkedIn. You might get someone from Instagram. It depends on what your business is and what you're doing and who you're serving, but the podcast is just a piece of the puzzle. You can then take the transcript of this episode, run it through an AI program, and write an email blast that has 5 tips to start a podcast with Rachel on this episode. So your email list might never listen to your podcast, but you've now got the content to feed your email list to build that trust, build that connection, because that's how people do business, right? You only buy a
Yeah.
product or service from somebody that you trust or know or have seen. And it's a matter of taking this one podcast episode and utilizing it to support your business across all those other means. And then it can make you money. That's
Yeah.
what I
And
believe. Other people will
and I
tell
think
you otherwise, and that's okay.